What are you telling Mal?
The deepest, darkest secret. Her
The
deepest, darkest. The
deep piss dark
deep
secrets?
the deep piss, yeah. She pisses so much. I mean, piss.
She pisses
Yeah,
deeply. Pissing deeply is when you're standing in a puddle after you're done pissing.
Yeah, pretty much. You press start streaming.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
We're not going to stream tonight. I'm just going to play just for you.
Oh, okay.
So feel free to say all the racial slurs you like.
Oh my god.
And talk about how much you love fetishizing Asians or something.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Oh, you done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough.
Watch for make sure it sounds working. Hang on.
That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring a more useful witness into the courtroom.
Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh?
One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Shh! Silence!
Your mom.
Now I see. It is all becoming clear. The audio is working.
Yes.
What's clear? Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Oh my.
Hello?
Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Hatton, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair.
They either be best friends or they tear each other's heads off.
Or they'd be boyfriends.
Or they be boyfriends.
I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You fucking loser. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is.
Damn! Damn!
Guilty. You're fucking guilty. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Not to say that about Gumshoe. I mean... Gumshoe. Hang on. Boop. Yep. Okay. Why was this guy all by himself anyway?
Because nobody likes him.
There must be some reason, I'm sure of it.
Because he doesn't shower. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. What I witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Masked Damask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. After I took a monster shit. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made
I did take a
monocle
monster
never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Old-Timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Master Mask, my arch-enemy and the father of Aladdin. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. What I witnessed.
Press. Everything. Oh, hey, Doom.
Hey, honey, I'm home.
Hey, Doom, you
Honey,
still
I'm
simping?
home.
You know me, Mikey.
So that would be 1 o'clock in the morning of the 12th, correct?
That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer.
I feel like that's sarcasm. You're on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time?
Taking a monster shit. A penetrating question.
Hey, yo.
I was in the basement
He
warehouse
was?
near the computer. Taking a monster shit.
Near the computer, huh?
So then you weren't trying to remain hidden while taking your monster shit, I take it? Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief.
Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too.
Don't you also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scene before? Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief.
Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony head? That is.
Got him!
Damn!
In any case, that's when my nemesis, the infamous Master Mask, dancingly descended upon me.
Dancingly descended? From where exactly?
From the dance floor, obviously. Well, from the dance floor, I suppose. Where else?
So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it you didn't notice the thief?
My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow, while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes.
I hereby dub you Ace Dunce. Damn.
Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head.
You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened.
Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all that I can recall.
That's another one of the things where just like, it's obvious that someone else could have been in the suit, but then they're gonna be like, obviously not, because only one person can wear that costume.
Yes, and it's Ron Delight's long-lost brother. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately, I have my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. Okay, but where's your second monocle?
Yeah.
It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo?
Dutch, you never see a problem.
Good. Then let's continue with the testimony. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I awoke, he was gone.
Captain knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work.
Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head with, say, a fire hydrant?
Yes. Well, actually, yes, by a fire extinguisher.
And what happened?
I was knocked out.
And you lost your memory, too. You see, you have no right to look down on me, then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with, and also a bigger dick.
He may have more brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed.
In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then... 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police of the monster shit I took.
About this 30 minutes later.
My silver cord was loosened, and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium.
Oh my god.
As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying.
I think he's saying that he was out cold.
So, what happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether.
What is he going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atme besides his face. How could he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. And that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Which evidence? Does it contradict the attorney's badge?
Absolutely. We're actually not an attorney. That's the whole secret to this.
Does it contradict the Magatama? Does it contradict the Treasure of Kurian exhibit poster?
No.
Does it contradict Ami Faye being cool?
No.
Does it contradict the scared urn?
It could. It could not.
Does it contradict Fanto from Mario 2?
Contradicts your mom.
Does it contradict the camera data?
No.
Does it contradict the Shichi Shito?
No.
Which you have yet to mispronounce, and I'm proud of you for that.
Woohoo!
Does it contradict the security photo?
What that spill in the background? Can we just talk about that? What is this? What is that?
Master Mask had to pick a fight, had to kill an Inkling before making off with the urn. Does it contradict the green mail letter?
I don't remember what the letter said. I don't know why. Does it?
Does it contradict Ron's wallet?
Your mom contradicts Ron's wallet.
Does it contradict the KB security keycard?
Your mom.
Does it contradict You'll never see it coming?
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god. You people.
What? It's true. He was not a calling card man.
He is literally a phantom thief. The game called him that.
Oh my fucking god.
Now, to be fair, this came out way before. A flashy
Person 5.
Persona 5?
At this point, I'm not even calling Persona, I'm just calling it Person, because why not?
A's are too expensive. Gotta save money. Does it contradict Damask's brooch?
Does it?
Does it contradict Damask's brooch?
Oh, does it?
Alright, if you're not gonna think. Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie?
And why can't Starburst see through it?
Keep going.
Okay, is he lying about this?
I don't think so. Unless he is.
Is he lying about this?
I mean, if he thinks he is.
Is he lying about this?
Nope.
Is he lying about this?
No.
You don't sound so sure about that one.
Next, what's the... I can't remember what else they say.
Is he lying about this monster shit he took?
Hey, look at the evidence again. I completely missed something. Hang on.
Which piece?
The
Not
One
that one.
Piece. The One Piece is real.
Not that. Keep going. I don't
Is it?
think that's a horn for here. No. Like it's
You
just like
don't-
you're completely wrong.
You don't think it's important that his brooch is missing because it got torn off?
Well, it will be. Oh. That means there was a struggle, right?
That's certainly what it looks like.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So what is Atme lying about?
That single strike knocked out Cold, but he put up a fight because the brooch went woohoo, wahoo, hee hee. Mr. Atme. Atme, at me.
It's not.
Could you take a look?
It's not look. It's not look at me. It's look at me.
Look. I mean, unless you're saying with a fancy, like, accent. Look at me. Could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours?
Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask. It is, in point of fact, Mask to Mask's brooch.
Found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened.
Obviously, he took it off because it was warm. Huh. Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough.
Not quite. It clearly showed signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing.
Ripped off? Aha!
You can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night.
Maybe he struggled with your mom, sir lawyer.
That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief.
Your mom!
The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Atme. Look at me. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court?
Because I lost, obviously. Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No! Wait just a moment, sir, old-timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home.
Damn.
I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. Yeah, Doom, you want to be Godot?
I don't know. What should I make his voice? Fuck it. I'll go California, dude. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Okay, what the character is going for is like smooth, deep-voiced coon. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say.
Thanks, Mikey.
Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right?
You talk too much.
Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought?
Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor.
Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Rest in peace, Doom, I guess. Fight with the thief. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true! Bam! And that's all she wrote. Rest in peace, Angela Lansbury. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask to Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case.
That can't be good.
Fight with the thief.
And why did you look away from the door anyway?
Because your mom took her top off. In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course.
So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer?
I swear I was not playing pinball on the computer.
What should I do? Should I ask him some more questions? That's enough about the sensor, about the computer. About the sensor... What kind of sensors are you talking about?
The Board of Standards and Practices. There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat-detecting infrared and ultraviolet sensors to each of them.
Love hardware. Was it all yours?
Lordly Taylor Department Store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well.
In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh?
Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated.
What does that mean? Discombobulated? What do you mean, right? What do you mean, what does that mean?
Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean, like literally.
Sorry, what exactly does it mean, anyway?
Now I forgot. What was I saying?
Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago.
Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony.
Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless.
What do you mean by weapon from the side?
Naturally, that the thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse.
Sword? You mean a sword that was all twisted like a tree branch?
Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp.
Okay, so he is talking about the Shichishito.
So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness?
A true gentleman fights only with his fists. But they were not enough.
You have that much faith in your own fighting abilities. Welcome back, Doom.
But of course, in college, I was the second in charge of the boxing club.
I'm sorry if I fail to find that appropriately impressive.
God, why is the dialogue so damn witty? Oh,
So
man.
good.
These
Oh,
games
this
are
is
good.
like, Archie Comics level witty.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah, you should go buy the Ace Attorney trilogy on Nintendo Switch right now.
Oh, yes. The plug.
However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask to Mask.
This guy's a real piece of work.
I totally agree, Phoenix, except replace the word work with shit. His first blow struck true. Bam! And murder she wrote.
Tell us a little more about what happened.
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious.
Gracious.
I assumed the Acme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. In the game of chess, you can never let your opponent see your pieces.
What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You were blinded?
Leave it.
Yeah.
You were blinded,
blinded.
by the light. Acme fighting style.
You were blinded. So what was this flash of light that blinded you?
A decollete. I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman.
Statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing.
Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick?
Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now.
Luke at me is one kinky motherfucker. Yeah? What is it?
It's Luke at me guy. He's definitely hiding something.
Like his piss kink. But why?
I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this quote-unquote detective.
More like
His
a
nose reminds
detective.
me of fucking Jughead.
I want to do the first one again. I want to try the other option.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. You looked away. Why'd you do that?
So lawyer.
Blah, blah. About the computer.
About the computer.
So that computer belonged to Lordly Taylor as well.
Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me, Luke at me.
Yes, he could have easily manipulated data.
What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? Could it be that you are craving my McNuggies? You want to check the other option on the final statement as well?
Yeah, just because I think it's gonna be really funny. I don't know if it's important, but it's definitely gonna be funny.
You want to learn the secrets of the Acme fighting style?
Yeah.
Acme fighting
Tell
style.
us. What is this at me fighting style?
I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. Yeah, his nose is kind of like Jughead's, but Jughead's is like thinner.
Oh yeah, and rounder, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Jughead has a flute for a nose.
Mm-hmm.
But
No,
I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way, no one can get behind you. And the next step is to swing your arms from side to side. That way, no one can approach you without getting punched. If they walk into range, you will punch them automatically. And it will be their own fault.
That's the at me fighting style.
Yes. I will swing my fists around and walk toward you, and if you get punched, that's your own fault. That is the at me fighting style.
It was a waste of time.
Well, Mr. Reich, what about that testimony? It was a waste of time, or it was very important, Your Honor?
The only option we've had that was very important, and I think it was very important. Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique, after all.
Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night.
Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out.
Mr. Wright, would you happen to be single by any chance? Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony.
I put my back to the wall to fight, but Thief's blow landed upon my third eye.
Press. Where is this third eye you're talking about?
On my dick. Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like.
Why didn't you just say that in the first place?
Sir Lloyd, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. So Mr. Atme got hit on the forehead then? Good, fuck that guy.
That's what he says.
I've got a funny feeling about that.
Actually, so do I.
Well, what do you think, Nick? I think that Luke Atme guy is one kinky motherfucker.
So we know we gotta present something on the last statement.
An ace detective has great powers of deduction, yet rarely makes sense. Luke Atme.
Yeah, back of the head. What's up front?
I put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye, or as you laymen call it, the forehead.
That's not the forehead. I'm sorry, my boy. Detective Atme, your testimony... Atme. Your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards.
Look at me. Look at me, Phoenix.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
What fun this is, Sir Lawyer! It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. Yes, that is a euphemism.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I also have a foot fetish.
Really, this is what you said yesterday.
I have a foot fetish. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here.
From behind, huh? Foot fetish, huh?
But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head.
It seems I've made another mistake.
Detective Atme. I keep saying Atme. I want to say it like Atme. I don't know why I want to say it so... I don't know.
British.
I don't know why.
You want to make up for not voicing Edgeworth more poshly earlier in our test drive.
Yeah. Detective Atme. That's not the only strange part of your testimony.
Just remember, his name is Look At Me, not Look At Me.
I know.
He is not Schwarzenegger.
Wait. I'm gonna pull the Drewski. What do you mean by that? You seen that meme of Drewski saying, "What do you mean by that?"
I don't even know what a Drewski is. I thought that was a name for a beer.
For
Interesting.
example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange.
No, it's not. ACAB.
It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security.
Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How
Sounds
sad.
like a Kanye quote.
That's wrong. Objection.
The air is human. Forgive. Give up.
Oh my.
Humans aren't machines, except me. They have souls. Feelings. I don't know.
Maybe he is too
Those
edgy
are-
for me.
I don't know. So those are gay. They live, they die, they love, they hate, and yes, they even make mistakes.
Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that.
Really? What is it like? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules.
Francisca was better. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around.
Mr. Runt, what exactly is it that you're asserting?
Very well, Your Honor. Defense asserts that Mr. Atme is no ace detective. This Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is Mask the Mask.
I can say during this, oh my god.
Yeah, which one's the best option? What are we feeling here?
This Mr. Atme is an imposter.
This isn't Luke Atme. He's a fake. I did not think you were just gonna go ahead and pick it.
So now it's not just mask to mask. You're saying I'm a fake too?
This detective could never be as forgetful as this guy.
Imposters like you are often suspicious of others as well.
Sus?
Really, this is
Sus?
much. Next you'll be calling me a fake too. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it you're asserting?
Mr. Atme is not an ace detective. Ace defective, more like.
Truth is, this witness is no ace detective at all!
Alright. So then what exactly are you saying that I am? Are you saying that I am an imposter? That I am sus?
Sus! Among Us!
Well, an average detective?
I hardly see the relevance of that.
What are you doing, Nick? Weren't you going to go on the attack? Weren't you going to shoot? Look at me in the face?
I was planning on it, but it looks like I'm the one who got attacked instead.
Think harder next time.
Are we gonna
Mr.
reload
Wright,
the
what
save?
exactly is it that you're asserting?
Okay, let me try that Luke at me as a fake again.
No! It's mask to mask. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now.
Now that I've rewound time.
Detective Luke. I keep saying look at me. Luke?
Detective, look at me.
Luke at me's true identity is actually Mask the Mask.
Yeah!
Oh my god, that was an interesting,
Pose.
yeah.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure.
That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a...
Oh, please! The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme.
Or should I say defective at me?
The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask the Mask!
But, Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows mask to mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor Department Store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it, even though he has admitted that he wrote the program for it.
He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access?
Yes, he gained ass. He gained asses in the warehouse.
To the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn.
So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief? Is this true, witness?
Sweat.
Aha.
Oh.
The mask Simo is pure genius, and so am I! Look at me, ace detective! You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer.
What? Witness, you're admitting it?
Nick, now's your chance. Shoot at me!
It's time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin.
Yeah, shoot him with a nail gun.
Detective Atme, when you assume the thief's identity... Oh, it is the scene. Okay.
Godot blend number 102. My personal favorite.
No.
Mr. Godot! We do not fucking throw things in this courtroom. What are you, 5?
This is so much funnier in context.
I
Never thought it would be funnier in context.
I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points and also has third-degree
Right
burns
fucking
now, and
face during this.
I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face.
Sorry, every time he goes fucking right, I just can't.
This game.
It's just so much better in context. I don't know. It's just so good.
This game feels like something out of a telenovela. What the fuck?
I like how the cup is stuck to his forehead.
Yeah. The eyes are what gets me. His eyes are just like pure torment and heat for his life. It's so funny.
It's like his hair has become magnetic. What the fuck?
It's like in a cartoon when two characters are trapped in a dark closet, but you can see the whites of their eyes perfectly.
Yes, yes. It's so funny.
Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there with coffee on your face. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have, quickly.
Huh? Oh, yeah, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Also, how do I clean up this coffee so fast?
What's with the big time rush? Are you alright, Nick? Do we have to take you to the burn ward?
Tommy looks pretty riled right now, and I'm fine. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it?
This shit gets me
The
fucked
decisive
up.
evidence that proves Mr. Luke at me is in fact Mask the Mask has yet to be found. We don't have it. We don't have any decisive evidence. Oh, can I look at the evidence? I don't think we have any decisive evidence. Is that that?
Are you sure?
It's not a yeah, I'm sure. It's not a Magatama.
Are you sure it's not the Magatama?
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
you sure
God.
it's not the treasure exhibit poster?
Yeah.
Will I Am's sacred urn?
Yeah, it's not that.
Are you sure it's not Ami Faye's golden statue? Are you sure it's not the scared urn?
Not that.
Are you sure it's not Fanto from Mario 2?
It's not that.
Are you sure it's not the camera data?
It's not that.
Are you sure it's not the Shichichito?
It's not that.
Are you sure it's not this photo of Mask to Mask?
No.
Are you sure it's not this green mail letter?
No.
Are you sure it's not in Ron's wallet? Are you sure the proof is not in Ron's wallet?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, are you sure the proof is not the key card?
I'm pretty sure it's not in there either.
Are you sure it's not this publicity photo? You'll never see it coming.
Oh, fucking God. That
Dude, do you know-
song, it's the bane of my fucking existence.
Why?
Do you not like Persona
Well,
5
because
Doom?
huh?
Do you not like Persona 5 Doom?
Persona 5's cool and all, but that song, the memers abused it.
When was the last time you saw a meme with that song in it?
I've never seen a
It's
meme
been
with that
it's
song
been
yet,
a
but that's
very,
because
very
I
long
gone
time,
to
but every
Persona
time I-
after.
But when I see it, I get them Vietnam flashbacks.
You weren't even alive during Nom.
Well, they still feel traumatic, okay?
Wow, traumatized by a song? Grow up.
Okay,
Fuck
okay,
you,
the
Mikey.
only thing,
Love you too, Doom.
but it's not decisive
Ah, yeah.
evidence.
Said the line.
Because he mentioned the thing about being blinded by
Blinded
Ami's-
by the light.
by the Ami statue or whatever. So I don't know if it could be something with that. That's the only thing I can think, but I don't think it's decisive. I don't know how it would be decisive.
Well, let's try has yet to be found and see if it wraps around.
Okay. Proof? Of course I've got nothing.
Just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion.
It's no good. I got to stay on the attack.
I gotta pin at me down and just punch him in the face over and over again.
I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief.
Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again.
It's no good. I'm just not ready yet.
But, are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer?
My God.
I can't think of a counterattack at all.
Doom, was that my God because you really like my at-me voice?
Yes, it's so pompous and I fucking love it.
It's just the vibe Luke gives off.
It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then... Who?
Hey, babe.
Who are you?
That doesn't really run out right now, does it? Mr. Lights, what are you doing here? Nicky boy! The thing you've been looking for. I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag. What's in the bag, well?
What's in the bag?
Oh look, it has the pink stuff on it.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a head in the bag.
Oh my
Well?
God.
That's...
The scared urn! Nick, it's the urn!
The scared her.
He always calls it the scared herb. It's so funny.
Order! 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 You, madame. That urn, where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants, Ace Detective. Luke, me.
Yes, indeed. My pants are very fancy. Thank you for noticing. Oh, Jesse, you're the best! Scared urn updated in the court record.
Sacred urn, found in the office of Luke at me. Has pink splotches all over it. We saw pink. Well, how do you explain this one, Mr. At me?
Oh, so you saw Pink live in concert?
Your mom, Mikey.
Well, obviously this urn must be a fake because you know the real urn says "Will I Am" on it, and this urn says "Am I." It's
Not on me. It wasn't fixed, obviously, with the whatever the. I don't know what that is. It glue? I don't know if you would call the pink stuff glue. I thought it was paint, but
it's Barney's jizz.
Oh fuck! What?
Hey, yo.
Hey yo! Hey yo! That's not what I expected to hear, literally at all.
Absolutely doing it, Mikey. Good job.
The maniacal laughter is what gets me.
Agent Smith had ass.
Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Are you sure? I brought an entire cage full of weasels, Mr. Wright.
Objection!
Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. Back in the good old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions on at Detective Atman, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct?
Yes. What about it?
Ha! How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. You could have found it on the train or behind the toilet. Including the office of the good detective here.
Okay, but like...
So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you, quote-unquote, found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong! I would never do such a thing! Mr. Light. Please, Nicky boy. You gotta help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the OPMI detective agency. Testify to what I said, show fingerprints on the urn. I can't prove anything yet.
Do you remember the-
Fingerprint? No. No. I can prove where the urn was. By the fingerprints on it. It's always the fingerprints.
Kid named Finger moment.
Fingerprints, huh?
Oh, come now. Now you're
Oh?
really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints, indeed. Fingerprints are just a myth. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn.
Why you wear
After all-
gloves?
After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. Well, obviously, I take the
You're-
gloves off in order to fondle the urn. Direct skin
So
contact
you're not
is
supposed to
all
touch
consent
it.
Here.
They're like exhibit prizes. You're not supposed to touch them. A, you're not supposed to touch them. B, you're wearing gloves. C, that's weird as fuck.
In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of
Okay.
anything aside from
But,
my
like-
aside from my sexual gratification.
So then there's no reason why we shouldn't put it through to get fingerprints on it.
What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway.
Nick,
What do
are
you
going to do
mean?
now?
What do you mean? They would mean nothing. They would mean something since you're not supposed to touch them. I've come too far to turn back now.
Well, I mean, you can prove that Luke Atme is a pervert who fondles artifacts, but that doesn't prove that he stole the urn.
You
He may
piece
have brought the urn back to his office yesterday,
of goddamn dialogue.
and there I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn.
Ami Faye.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Mia Faye.
Ooh, damn. Yeah, she's back from the dead, boys.
She was never dead in the first place. Maya Faye.
Also back from the dead.
Pearl Faye.
Alive and well.
Detective Dick Gumshoe. Everybody's pal.
Wait, whose fingerprints should be on the urn? Hang on, thinking about the timeline here. I don't remember the investigation. It's been
you
too
don't-
long since we've done it. I don't
So you
remember
don't
who.
remember the-
I
So you
I
don't
remember-
remember the scene? You don't remember the scene where we walked into Luke Atme's office and that bag was sitting on his table? Table. And you don't remember how me
I remember
Maya,
that.
And you don't remember how Maya and Pearl were we're daring Phoenix to look inside it.
There's a Phoenix's fingerprints been on it?
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of anything else to try.
Yeah,
See, it's horrible us doing a week apart with this because I forget what happens in the investigation.
I mean, to be fair, sometimes you forget what happened 10 minutes ago in these sessions.
Exactly. So
I don't think it's the week breaks. I don't think it's the week-long breaks. I think it's your memory.
my memory, I tell ya. Yeah.
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? I don't even believe in them. They don't exist.
Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Because I certainly do not.
Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Let's see that head.
Okay, I remember this, yeah. Hey, wait a minute! You can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Let's see
Yeah.
the head in the bag. Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec. I'm checking it out now. It's a pretty massive head. Whatever it is, it feels kinda hard and smooth.
What the
fuck?
Wait, head? What?
Yeah, Luke at me has a severed head in a bag.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's something we made up. He does not actually have a severed head in the bag.
Oh.
He could.
It was actually, as it turns out, the scared urn, which is smooth and hard, like a dildo.
I mean, it has Ami face ashes in it, so that's kind of creepy.
Interesting.
Well, Soul.
Well,
Saul.
hello there, sir lawyer.
Saul Goodman?
True that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time. But I did touch what was inside.
What? You touched it?
And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard.
Like a dildo. Yes, Maya, like a dildo.
A dildo.
Well, that was just my dildo collection.
Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Banger alert.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
Of course it does.
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said.
Adrian Andrews, noted Riza Hawkeye cosplayer.
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If you polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency!
Ha! Display. Godot blend number 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all.
Did you notice that his mask is smoking there?
Yeah.
Order! 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 I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and...
Wait! Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that.
No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I finally broken him down. I don't think he did. Mr. Wright, you unmasked the mask.
Take a good look, everyone!
Oh my.
Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only true Master Mask. You never saw it coming! You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance.
Oh my.
Joker had a house.
In two senses.
Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atmy's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor.
Nick, call the Batman! Call the Batman, damn!
I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be.
Why do I feel like the fight against Godot was not, like, as intense as it was against, like, Franziska or, like, Edgeworth? Like...
I mean, we all have our off days, and this guy did admit at the beginning of this trial that this was his first case.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all!
Yeah! I guess Mr. Light really wasn't the thief. Now why did he admit to doing it, though? Quite strange.
Well, I already explained this. Remember that later on we're gonna find the real Master Mask. We're gonna take his mask off, and he's gonna be Ron Delight's long-lost twin brother.
You did already explain
They
this.
always do the twin plot.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Very
Hold
guilty.
it!
I thought you said Discord.
Scored.
You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say.
Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening.
I'm almost disappointed you didn't misread that as, oh no, he's hot! The thief! The sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures and not taking showers. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want! I'm the thief, I tell you! So do it! Pronounce me guilty! Please!
I still want a guilty verdict so badly.
It's his king.
I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
The true identity of the thief has already been proven! Please hurry and pass judge!
What are you talking about? I already confessed! I'm the thief, I tell you!
I'm back. Oh shit.
Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee and listening to your cool jazzy theme.
This is a fucking clown court. This is what it is. Not kangaroo court, it's a clown court. Court for clowns.
Telenovela shit.
Not the fucking circus case.
Hey then, Mr. Thief.
Oh,
Oh my.
oh my.
Godot, back off, he's married. Yes! Yes, sir!
If you're really...
Oh no, it is a raging bisexual and you can't change my mind.
Everyone
This
in
is
Ace
insane.
Attorney is bisexual until proven otherwise. You cannot change my
Yeah.
mind.
If you're
Except
really
for Larry
mad,
Butts.
Sanity.
clean up your own mess.
Yeah,
Larry Butts is
has,
like straight as fuck.
yeah, Larry Butts has been proven otherwise. He actually apologized for being straight. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean.
If you are Master Mask, prove it. That's what it means.
Yes,
You know what?
sir.
Your
I'll be
Ron
happy-
voice? Your Ron voice kind of sounds like Piglet. I don't know why. Gives me like Piglet vibes.
So both Piglet and Ron Delight, you want to pick up and carry around in your purse, huh? Is 9S from Nier? Is he also in that club?
You don't know.
Okay, so okay. Now I need clarification. Do you want to put 9S in your purse, or do you want to call him Daddy?
No, I just want to give him a hug.
Okay. He says he'll be happy to, Nick.
And cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy.
good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life. One man.
I know that. I won't fail, I swear.
Okay then. Talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have a listen to this confession.
Master
Just
Mask
fucking
cited.
time.
The truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime.
We have lots of evidence for that.
Look, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all.
I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
This is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
It's true. Whenever I have a case that you're not the defense attorney on, things go smoothly. I just pronounce the defendant guilty, and then we all move on with our lives. Huh. You're doing great.
Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me.
You don't have an affair with Mr. Godot?
Like I said, you
get
only
these
get
vibes from
one
that.
chance to testify, all right? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true masked mask.
This is weird shit.
I told you, it's telenovelas type stuff. What'd you expect?
Godot is the most sexual motherfucker in the ocean.
He wants to fuck everything.
He's fucked the
Kinda
cotton cow.
he kind of like me for
Has
real,
a hole,
for
he
real.
will fuck.
He kind of like me for real, for real.
Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
All right, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Again.
Oh, I don't know if you hear that sign, but I went... There you go.
Yeah, your noise suppression is totally cutting it out.
Hang on, maybe I can... let me just turn off noise suppression for 1 sec.
Okay, you turned off noise suppression and now I can hear myself.
I didn't actually turn it off. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
But your hot wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons.
With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. Isn't that right, Joker from Persona 5?
I do. Sounds like we're about to get sidetracked. Again. I'll leave it. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? I said leave it, Mikey.
So why are you withholding the truth from your hot wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals.
If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with?
Well, Desi's crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-aholic.
I'll be up in 1 sec.
Alright, let's just pause on this screen of Ron Delight loving his wife.
Yeah, when you said that, the whole love and the wife thing, it just reminds me of that, the Try Guys, what was it? That controversy with Ned.
I have literally never heard of the Try Guys in my life.
Yeah, it kind of like... Yeah, it's some crazy shit. Basically, one of the members, Ned Fulmer, cheated on his wife with,
Ned Fulmer?
someone...
That's not a real name.
But and here's the thing. What was really unexpected is the fact that in the Try Guys videos, his personality was basically, I love my wife. He's like, hey guys, did you know I love my wife? But yeah, it's crazy.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey, I'm home. That's my wife!
Bully McGuire.
Thought you'd be gone. Thought you'd be gone a bit longer than that.
So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
That's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you.
I mean, you can't prove that I'm not
no
actually Master
fighting!
Mask, can you?
Cats.
Cats are dumb babies.
I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know that you're the real Master Mask, not just some kind of obsessed fanboy.
Hey now, you're an all-star. That's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Maybe because you're the one making this outrageous claim for a change.
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Light couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. But Maya, I'm an art major.
I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask.
Well, I guess if we had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Light couldn't have stolen the urn.
Anyway, I have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. Does he not?
Oh, You've got no alibi. Are you sure about that?
I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi.
But I tell you, I was in Lordly Taylor that night. No. That's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse.
Hold on.
What is it, Nick?
Where was Rhonda Light when the crime happened anyway?
In the basement warehouse, doing the crime.
If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but...
You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Or do
God
you need
damn
another
it.
cup?
Up! Well, I think maybe I can.
Mr. Wright, do you have evidence? Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi?
Yes, I have evidence.
Alright, since you're so sure.
I have the evidence, or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie?
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
I kind of like it.
I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic.
I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime.
He was hiding in the scared urn, Your Honor.
Damn. No.
He was disguised as the Ami Faye statue.
Oh god, no. That would be funny though. That's like a
He was here in this photo of Master Mask committing the crime. He's hiding under that mask. He was in his wallet.
Oh yeah, that obviously can't be it. What do you mean?
He was he transfigured himself into Master Mask's Phanto brooch.
100% accurate.
So what are we picking? We're submitting Master Mask's profile, right?
Absolutely, and Master Mask is obviously the alibi.
We're submitting Larry Butts to the court, right? So they can finally arrest him for all his crimes against humanity by existing?
I mean, Larry is the alibi. Is he?
What are we submitting? Are we submitting the badge?
No.
The Magatama?
No.
Will I Am?
No.
Amy Faye?
No.
The Scared Urn?
No.
Super Mario Bros. 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System?
No.
Camera data?
No.
The Shichishito?
No.
The security camera photo?
No.
The green mail letter?
No.
Ron's wallet, which was found in KB security at around 1 a.m. the night of the crime?
Yes. I wasn't sure if we were supposed to present that or Larry, because it's the alibi, so... But I guess... Yeah, okay.
Larry could corroborate it if he were here, but he's not, thankfully.
Okay. Mr. Light, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Not take it to the owner's hot wife.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
What's that?
Yeah, this screenshot is more telling of the judge's character than it lets on.
Mr. Light. When did you first notice that you lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crim. But I know I still had it when Jesse and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
I'm very serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Yes, I am serious. Do you see my face? This proves that Mr. Light was in fact at KB Security that night.
No!
So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
But who can trust that fuck?
Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say?
Oh.
And stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
What's going on? This is so stupid.
This is so fucking
You're the only one who calls.
weird.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. What does he think they were trying to grow a wallet tree?
Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO office.
No!
I feel like my brain cells are dying.
That was a pretty good try, Mr. Wright. Mr. Trite. You even killed Doom's brain cells. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. Doom has no brain cells left to kill.
Fuck you, Mikey.
What?
Love you too, Doom.
I will live in your wall.
Cool, then we can have movie nights.
Motive.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
How would
He
you like to
works
be there for? How would you like to be there for the Spider-Verse movie night, Doom?
When is it?
It's written on the schedule. Check it out when you get a
Oh
chance.
yeah. I'm done. I mean, maybe I'll see it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
3
it
weeks
looks
from now.
like you need some more evidence after all.
This stupid kid.
Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 a.m. that night.
Because he works there.
Does he work there?
I thought he worked there.
How can we prove he worked there?
Oh, I mean... Okay, hang on, let's look at the evidence.
Look at the. I don't know. Maybe the green mail letter.
The green mail letter doesn't...
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. Doesn't say anything.
The green mail letter found in Ron's room. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000.
Yeah.
That sounds like a reason to be at KB Security at 1 a.m. that night to me.
I thought he worked at KB Security. Is that wrong?
Who to-
I thought he
who
worked
told you-
with Butts.
Who told you that?
Anyway, yeah. Well, he did. Mr. Light, I believe you've seen this before, correct?
Ah, that's
What is it?
a green mail.
Green
letter.
mail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Green mail.
Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like green mail, alright.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Light was dealing with the green mailer himself. In KB Security CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
No.
What coffee? Coffee's gross. Just saying.
Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more.
Fucking.
What are you trying to say?
Is this him with his coffee?
You say
Stop
the,
speaking in riddles, man.
you say the thief.
Look, you tell him stop speaking in riddles, but there's a reason I titled tonight's session Godot Shut Up Challenge Impossible.
You say the thief was being greenmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate this CEO at all?
Oh my Jesus. Huh? Well, no. I guess not.
Accusing a man
Do
of
we-
greenmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that.
If this goes to a second day, because we have to investigate the CEO, not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
What do you think of Godot?
Starting to get more and more annoying. He's hot, but he's annoying as fuck.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
Oh. Wow.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. We have the butts.
What do you mean by that, trite?
There is someone else who can testify. You know what they say, when it smells, it's usually the butts.
Phoenix?
Oh, this is a person who can testify that a key card was used at 1 a.m. that night.
It's me!
What can I say? This is my 30 years old young but skilled lawyer.
It's Mia!
No, okay. It's Larry Butts. We're not going through all these, Mikey. We
Are
know.
we not?
We know them.
Why not? It's you yourself, Godot.
So funny, though.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
What do you mean? You've seen it before, Judge. Judge,
Would
you
you-
know this man.
Would you remember Larry Butts willingly? Ask yourself.
Fair enough. I guess that's
God.
trauma. That's trauma.
This is fucking...
Here's a new meme format. Just everyone take this screenshot and just paste your own face over Larry's.
Useless looking man. Oh my god. You don't remember him, Your Honor.
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
Damn! Damn! Damn!
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Damn!
Get fucked, Butts.
This has no right to be funny. Oh my god.
Anyway, this man was working on as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh.
The question at hand is this key card.
Yep, that's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the Keogh's office. You needed to get it into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
Why'd you make the voice sound like adult Cartman? What the fuck?
That's just my fuckboy voice.
Fuckboy voice. Oh.
Well, he sounds like Cartman, that's for sure. An adult.
As you
Eric
can see,
Cartman.
there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Must have been pretty bad. What the fuck is happening?
Godot is literally like one of those basic bitches that swear that their bloodstream is just coffee.
Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is King Bolton. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. the morning of the crime. Keycard updated in the court record.
Keycard found in Ron's wallet used on October 12th, the night of the crime, at 1 a.m.
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo. Ha.
Yes! We knew that!
2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then, can we finally end this? Oh, stop shaking your head, Godot.
He's just smelling the coffee when he's doing that. Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be masked and menaced. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor. Please, can we move on?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Yay!
That was fucking stupid. Why did we have to do that?
That was
Just make it
unbearable. What
longer?
the fuck?
Why? Also, if this is only one day, that's also quite strange for a case. I have a feeling there's going to be a murder or something.
Why would there be a murder in an Ace Attorney case? That's just silly.
Oh, just a little sauce.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I could ever repay you.
With money, please.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick! Why is it with all my characters? Oh, Pearls! I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman?
Okay, so Doom, just so you're aware, this is Phoenix, the main character. This is Maya, his assistant. This is Maya's little cousin Pearl. Pearl is convinced that Maya and Nick are a couple. So that's why Pearl is about to beat the shit out of Phoenix for what she thinks is having an affair with Desiree.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's nobody. Just You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself! Did she slap him? Yo! Slap me.
Kick the child.
She slapped him so hard his ears were ringing. Pearly? This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife.
Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought! Going behind the back of your own client? No, you got it all wrong! I'll never forgive you!
I swear to God, I slapped the shit out of that child.
Oh, a double slap.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the scared urn back, and the thief's been caught.
You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here.
Actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now?
What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on.
Hang on.
Give the kids some
Maybe there's
time.
a reason. Is he gonna end up dying? Because he obviously was being blackmailed, is what we uncovered. So that's why he probably wanted to go to jail, so that, like, he wouldn't get, like, killed or something. Right? Is that why he wanted to go to prison so badly?
Come on, give the kid some time. He's
I'm
just got a little
clicking.
touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me quote-unquote buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Oh,
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before?
isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Wait, but body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October
Oh, great.
12th.
1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen,
Hey, that's my grandma's ashes!
the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out. What?
October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning. Ron Delight was at the
smart.
CEO's office, the scene of the murder.
We helped him prove that our client was there. Oh, Godot, you're a smart little boy, aren't you? Okay.
After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. Oh, sorry. After getting that green mail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Rude with rage?
come on. Don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
An employee of KB Security? I thought we knew this already, or when we were crazy, I thought we already know this.
It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene where the murder was happening, doing the murder.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true.
Oh, but I'm not a thief, I tell you.
Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder.
What? This can't! This is impossible!
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. I'll fuck you yet.
Oh.
Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
We dated in college.
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Like
Don't know
Gray
who
Fox
you
from-
are, sir.
Like Gray Fox from Metal Gear Solid. Remember that game?
Who are you?
Fucking god.
At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
Hey, yo.
This guy. Who the heck is he?
I'm Godot the Hedgehog.
He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Goodbye, Mr. Delight.
I feel. Oh my.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. The one who established his presence at the scene was me. Ronnie! Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny?
Yes, larceny.
Okay. What the heck's going to happen next? Is that just another fancy way of saying theft?
Pretty much. To be continued.
Larceny versus theft. Why is there a versus here?
Because they're going to fight, obviously.
The main difference between larceny and theft is that larceny is the act of stealing tangible things, where the word theft is used for taking both tangible and intangible things. Okay.
Right, like identity theft.
Gotcha.
No, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. At least that's what I proved.
No way, Joes. I don't buy it. Joes?
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Karine Village for a little while, if that's alright.
Sure, but why?
I'd like to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
It's a scared urn, Pearly. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No, Miss... Oh. That's the wrong one. No, Miss
Wow,
Sigma,
Pearl,
I
why
think you
did
should
you-
stay here.
Wow, Pearl, why did your voice get really deep for a second there?
It's possessed by a spirit, obviously. Channeling, woohoo. I want you to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
And baby making?
Girl's so caught up in her fancy, she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Scared urn given to Pearls.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
Just baby making.
He's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
So what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious we should get out there and investigate the murder?
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located.
Siri, where is KB Security? Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Motorcycles. You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight.
Okay, well let's make sure to go to the detention center too. Scared Ern.
You must be relieved we got the scared urn back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it. It kind of smells like Barney for some reason.
Barney?
Don't roar at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says, Will I Am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says, Will Am I, like it always used to.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now, that smell kind of vaguely like Barney. I'm sure they weren't there before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I Am. And the repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it that kind of smell like Barney.
Is it possible that urn is a fake?
I'm sure Pearl's find out about that once she gets back to Crime Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Crime Village in a long time.
Well, then where's she been sleeping? Your place, Nick?
Oh. So I guess people still go to Crime Village to do their training, right?
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
You slacker. Well... lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
Channeling Jojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is.
If you're gonna train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Like that time I shot a guy.
Is what happened last year still bothering you?
I did shoot a man, Nick.
That murder in her village, it happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium
uses the Karine technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over, even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but... I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
Sounds like being the Master of Karine is going to be a heavy responsibility. The tension's out there.
I already told you, it's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, and we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
The mass hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Miss Delay. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Ah! Mel! No! On Delight. Mel! Ah! No! Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit, he got a bit of a temper to him. It's not hard to imagine him just snapping, screaming, "Please die!"
He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
I already told you. That's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I had to see it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief, ha! That very idea. I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight, for me, anyway.
What? For you? So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yeah, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge old knives, and I broke down into tears.
Lot of heart, is that you?
Yeah, I would too, if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two He went right up to those knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale turn faces. People. The high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, attacks the two robbers.
If you walk into this and get hit, it's your fault!
All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Aww. Wow, that's a great story.
Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. Hint, hint.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Gulp.
And also the not-that-distant past. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, it already happened.
Me. These kinds of people more than anything.
You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with Ace detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves.
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace detectives.
Very specific of you.
There's nothing I hate more than the cowardly man. Don't. What about your...
By the way, why did we go to Detective By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started getting more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously. The real Master Mask is not Ronnie. Is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Atmy knew more about Master Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His security said the ace detective isn't in right now.
His scaredy?
I said security. Secretary. Not security. Secretary.
Are we sure you know how to read?
I said it right without you having to tell me. Oh. Yes. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I judo flipped her.
I won't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
I would.
The bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Oh yeah, we saw that back there yesterday too. We thought there would be a head in it.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. KB
Security. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security?
Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yeah, according to what we heard today.
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
Looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
What do you mean, are you sure? I just told you I fly. I can fly.
I'm gonna give you a ride sometime, or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass it, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security.
Map updated. Okay, let's fast travel over there right away, Nick. Fast travel to KB Security? Oh, okay, we can.
CEO office. Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Hello. Housekeeping.
ACB.
So I guess this is where.
I don't think those are in order.
So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
What has that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys!
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
The day was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal.
Ho, 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 ho!
Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
Oh. Well, anyway. Point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs.
I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
This little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.
Aw, but don't you love Gumshoe, Nick? We got about 5 minutes left, so we'll talk to Gumshoe and then call it.
What happened?
What happened? Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on, what about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now, and we need help. Okay, I'll tell you, just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. I'll just cry next to you. Victim's name is Kane Bullock. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
Exactly the same time that Master Mask was stealing the urn, huh?
Autopsy report added to the court record.
Kane's autopsy report. Time of death, 10:12 at 1 a.m. Caused cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head.
So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullock's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Oh, but the fuck? Safe? Well, it is pretty big. I guess.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
So the body fell out. The white string must be the shape for when it fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard.
You could start by getting the man's name right.
Nah.
Detective Atme.
So, what happened to Master Mask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that Detective Atme? Ho 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 ho! Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho 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 ho! Now that's the detective I know and love. Aw, I love you too, Maya. Think about it. Atme was always around when a calling card showed, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Heh, yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
I will explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist.
Yeah, the Tier of Eminent case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Oh, this will probably not come in handy. What do you mean?
Stolen, the gem, and the thief. Hey, this guard here, haven't I seen him somewhere before?
Pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see. But now that she mentions it,
Newspaper clipping added to the court record. The precious gem, the Tier of Eminent.
an article on Master Mask's first heist.
Prosecutor
Guard.
Godot.
Who do we know that was a guard before?
Ooh, that prosecutor, I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight in the butt. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it had hurt him. My gut tells me anyway.
So who is it that Java addicted math maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I've never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
Right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody was talking. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Damn!
Oh, no, that...
A Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret.
It's his coffee recipe.
I mean, I can't say you're wrong.
Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight's Twitch chat. Hope y'all had fun. Hope y'all will join us next time. Join us on Starburst channel on Friday for more Yakuza Lad. And
We're going on a date.
Then come back here on Saturday for more Qua Tat.
What?
Qua Tat. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
I hate that. You can
love it.
stop now.
No, I can't. Bye, Twitch chat.
Damn
Let's
you.
go.
Bye, Twitch crowd. Love ya.
Qua Tat.